Myself, Shaila Shetkar, Assistant Professor in Botany from Government College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Sakli. The program is Bachelor of Science, first year. The subject is Botany, Generic Elective. The semester is 2. Course code is BOG 102. Course title is Coastal and Mangrove Ecology. Title of the unit is Unit 5, Ecological Roles of Mangroves. Module name is Interaction of Mangroves with Other Halophytes and Agro Ecosystems. This is the outline of my module. In this module, we are going to learn about the interaction of mangroves with other halophytes and agro ecosystems. These are the learning outcomes of my module. At the end of the module, you will be able to explain the interaction of mangroves with other halophytes and agro ecosystem. Also, you will be able to describe the halophytic nature of mangroves. Coming to the introduction, a mangrove is a shrub or small tree that grows in coastal, saline or brackish water. They are salt-tolerant trees, also called halophytes, and are adapted to life in harsh coastal conditions. Halophytes are salt-tolerant plants that grow in water with high salinity, such as in mangrove swamps, marshes, seashores and saline semi-deserts. As halophytes are salt extractors, they perform the key function of reducing soil salinity and making the area more suitable for growing mangrove species. Now let us learn about the classification of halophytes. Halophytes are classified into aquahalines, terrestrohalines and aerohalines. The first is the aquahalines. Aquahalines includes emerged halophytes and hydrohalophytes, in which the emerged halophytes are the halophytes in which the stem remains above the water level, and hydrohalophytes are the halophytes in which the whole plant remains under the water. The next is the terrestrohalines. It includes hygrohalophytes, mesohalophytes and xerohalophytes, in which the hygrohalophytes are the halophytes which grow on swamplands. Mesohalophytes are the halophytes which grow on non-swamplands, and xerohalophytes are the halophytes which grow on dry lands. The third is the aerohalines. It includes oligohalophytes which grow in soil. Now let us learn about the halophytic nature of mangroves. Mangrove is a type of halophyte that can be a tree or shrub inhabiting the coastal and river estuaries of tropical or subtropical areas. The ecological conditions which are essential for the development of mangrove vegetation are shallow water with thick mud, waterlogged saline soil, high rainfall and high humidity in the atmosphere. Now let us learn about the halophytic characters of the mangroves. Mangroves develop stilt or prop roots from the aerial branches of stem for efficient anchorage in muddy or loose sandy soil. Mangroves also develop breathing roots called as nematophores, which help them for respiration under low oxygen waterlogged condition. The leaves are thick, entire and glossy in appearance. It also shows the viviparous mode of seed germination, in which mangroves undergoes phenomena of vivipary, which is defined as the germination of seeds while the fruits are still attached to the mother plant. Now let us see how the mangroves are classified. According to Tomlinson 1986, the mangroves can be classified into 3 broad categories. They are true mangroves, minor mangroves and mangal associates. The first one is the true mangroves. They are mainly restricted to intertidal areas between high water levels of spring tides. Minor mangroves are less conspicuous elements of vegetation and rarely form pure communities. The third is the mangal associates. They are not found exclusively in the proximity of mangroves and may occur only in transitional vegetation landwards and seaward. These fungal associates do interact with true mangroves by fulfilling some of the ecological roles of mangrove associations through litter fall and root exudates for dissolved nutrients. Now let us learn about the interaction of mangroves with halophytes. There are two interactions of mangroves are found with halophytes. They are antagonism and competition. First, let us learn about the antagonism. Antagonistic relationships are those in which the growth of a plant is inhibited with the creation of adverse conditions by another plant, generally through the production and secretion of toxic or inhibitory substances. Let us learn antagonism with the help of examples. The first example is phytotoxic exudates from leaf litter of some mangrove species such as Limnitz-Zera rhizomosa, Rhizophora apiculata inhibit the growth of roots and shoots of other mangrove species such as Rhizophora mucronata seedlings. The second is phytotoxic substances are contained in Lipa fruticans, which is also called as mangrove palm. So this substance, that is phytotoxic substance, is present in the leaves of the Nipa fruticans, which inhibit the both germination and seedling growth of Panicetum polystachens. Catechol type tannin is found in the bark, wood and leaves of many mangroves. Brugine is found in the stem and bark extracts of Bruguera cylindrica. Triterpenoid saponin is found in the roots of Acanthus ilicifolius. Iridoid glucoside is found in the leaves of Avicennia germinans. All of these compounds are physiologically active, capable of regulating or inhibiting the growth of other plants. Now let us learn about another type of interaction of mangroves with halophytes. Competition. The competition is another type of interaction of mangrove with halophytes. Competition between plants is defined as the tendency of neighboring plants to utilize the light, mineral nutrient, water and space. According to this definition, competition refers to the capture of resources in which plant may inhibit the growth of a neighboring plant by adversely modifying its environment. The competitive ability of a plant is a function of the area, activity and distribution in space and time of the plant surfaces through which the resources are absorbed. Therefore, it depends upon a combination of plant characteristics including storage organs, height, lateral spread, growth rate, response to stress and response to damage. Now let us learn competition with the help of example. Competitive interaction between Avicennia germinans and Batis maritima has been found in which Batis is competitively excluded by Avicennia from mudflats by overshading the Batis shrub or root competition for space. As a result, when Avicennia get dwarf or are being cut, Batis grow abundantly. Now let us learn about the interaction of mangroves with agro ecosystem. Mangrove ecosystem produce a large amount of litter in the form of falling leaves, branches and other debris. Decomposition of this litter contributes to the production of dissolved organic matter and recycling of nutrients both in mangroves and adjacent ecosystems. Nutrient cycling in mangroves begins by leaching process. Leaching alone can remove a number of substances and can produce a high level of dissolved organic matter. The organic detritus and nutrients could enrich the adjacent agro-ecosystem. Mangroves play an important role in the biogeochemical cycle of coastal environment, acting as sources of nutrients to agro-ecosystem through active and passive transport. These are the references of my today's module. Thank you.